Hey, welcome to Pack Expo East. You're on the ProMat booth. We're going to spend a few minutes looking at some of the real cool features on the ID Technology MFlex product line. So here we have a labeler. Lots of people make labelers. This labeler is designed to put a label on the top and a label on the bottom. So we'll just quickly do that. So it's applying a label to the bottom, a label to the top. It is also integrated with an ID Technology inkjet printer. So this is not added as an accessory, it is built into the design so that the trigger and the encoder comes from the host machine. On this machine, it's what we call our hugger belt machine, and you can see that to change product sizes, you just simply use the hugger. We also have a key feature, which is this machine has 6 drives or 6 motors. So 1, 2 for the hugger belt, 1 for the out feed belt, 1 for the in feed belt, the bottom labeling head, and the top labeling head. And unlike a lot of the competitors, typical midline product, this machine doesn't use a PLC to manage all of those products. What we've been able to do is leverage some of the power of ProMat through our purchasing power to put some high-end products into a mid-level machine, and we'll just take a look and show you how that goes in the real world. So we've moved a little way across the booth, and what you see here is the machine we were just looking at, but with the control box has a clear plexiglass so our customers can see it, and the motors that were on the machine that you saw top and bottom labeling are represented here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 motors there, and the 2 labeling heads. So if I trigger it, the labeling heads work. Inside the box is really the difference of the MFlex product line. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 motion controllers. Not motor controllers, not speed controllers, but full motion controllers. And each of these communicates with its partner so that when any components of the machine moves, everything moves. This means we don't have to have a PLC telling each drive to do whatever it needs to do. And it makes for reliability, it makes for simplicity, and it makes for ease of maintenance. So let me explain that to you. So spares for this machine, 3 components. A power supply, 24 volt, 1 of the head motion controllers, and 1 of the conveyor or belt motion controllers. You have all the spares that you need. So let's say 3 years from now, this particular drive here, number 3, fails. You take your spare, you unplug this, these just plug in and out, and you look at the dip switch on the top and configure your spare to be that drive. No programming, no software, no PLC updates, just simply setting the dip switch. You are telling that motion controller what job you're doing. Am I a metering wheel? Am I a hugger belt? Am I a main conveyor? That's all it needs to know. So a lot of simplicity. So beyond that, all of the MFlex product range use the same components, the same motor, the same motion controllers. So if we just look over here, the machine on the far corner uses the same components. Our wrap labeler over there uses the same components. So it's no matter whether you have a labeling head on its own, whether you're front, back, top, bottom, multi-head, you have the same components. It's really been something our customers have been really excited about. Thank you for being on Pack Expo East.